like as rough as a transition as you're stepping into the unfamiliar, that you're being brave enough to get through.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't want to eat up so much more of your time because I know you still have a drive ahead of you up north, which is nuts. I just hope you can pull off when you need to and take a nap and whatnot. So I guess the closing thought is, if anyone is interested in getting your boards, how do they go about getting your boards?
They could just contact me or my website. So go to ashleyloydsurfboards.com.
Okay, which is also your Instagram page anyway, Ashley Lloyd Surfboards, right?
Yeah, Ashley Lloyd Surfboards.
Okay.
And you could check them out there. You could get a custom order. Some shops have them. The Maine Surfers Union, I think, is probably the only East Coast shop right now.
Where is that?
But I don't know exactly. I'm
Do you know
almost done.
state?
I haven't shipped them yet. It's in Maine.
Oh, it's in Maine.
Maine, yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
But yeah, I don't remember
so
the
great.
town, but I know that they sound really nice and
I
stoked.
love it. Up in Maine.
We're making a batch right now, and
wonderful.
So I don't have a ton in shops because most of my orders are custom orders, but sometimes I carry stock boards. But call me for a custom order, and we'll get you through the interview and enjoy the process. And a lot of people are intimidated to get a custom board because they don't actually know what they want, but that's actually like part of my job, helping them figure that out and ask a few questions just to help like get them on the right track.
Actually, would you say you have a lot of women buying your boards? Like, what's the split of gender?
Gosh, it depends on the month. Like, sometimes it seems like no men order my boards, and then all of a sudden it's like 9 out of 10 of my orders are men.
Right.
I don't know. It really.
I do find that, and that I think a lot of people are intimidated by that conversation, especially maybe like I remember when I was first starting out going to a surf shop. There was just so much, I felt like posing you had to do because you're just so afraid they were going to judge you, or they were going to they would just assume, like the men would always assume. Actually, even to this day, whenever I go into a surf shop, men just assume, and maybe less so now, but they would just assume that you can't surf or, don't know what you're talking about or whatever. So there's always this kind of like, you just have to navigate through that. And so I would imagine it might be less intimidating for women to maybe, like, oh, there's a female shaper. I can at least talk to her and maybe I won't get that kind of level of like condescension or, just assumption that I don't know what I'm talking about or, assuming that I can't surf or whatever it is. And there's just a lot of intimidation, I feel like, in surfing.
There is in surfing in general. Women will intimidate other women as well, though. But I've heard a lot of stories. It's interesting watching just women surfing growing so much over the years because, like, yesterday there was 20 women in the water and 2 men.
It really is
having
that.
a party out there and we're all getting along. But, like, other times, like, women can be super catty and competitive and funny together and there's like more estrogen out there, and then the men will be out there grunting or something like, what is going on with these women? But then at the same time they'll kind of soften because we're around.
Right.
So it really just
true.
depends on who you are and who you're running into
true.
and what your mood is that day.
Absolutely.
But I think that like if you do feel that intimidation in the surf shop, like, I don't know what these surf shops are thinking when they hire people that don't welcome folks into their stores because they're there to buy things. And I walked into many of surf shops, I still do, where I feel intimidated. And it's like, it's customer service. Like, we're not here to like stroke your ego. We're just like, I want to figure out like what's the sunscreen or surf wax or like, does this fin like work or and to like assume that everyone's gonna know.
It's so true.
Like what to do. Like they're coming
true.
to you for answers or for questions, with questions for answers, and like that's a privilege that they have to be in there. They shouldn't be intimidating people, but that's their path at the moment, I guess.
And then the idea of the industry as a whole. You have a whole populace that hasn't been tapped into as a consumer consumer group. It's like 50% of the population, women, and so I think people are getting it now. The industry is getting it, and that's why there's so much support to women in surfing, like at least the industry, or feels like it. Who knows really, but this equal pay thing is huge. That's the fact that it's the first sport to do that, I think, is and that's Bianca.
Thank you, Bianca.
She really put her butt on the line for that one.
Why not?
Really amazing.
It's like I get intimidated with things in life, and it's like, or just don't say things because I'm worried about like other people's comfort, and it's like, what the heck is that all about? It's really neat when you see someone to just say, like,
amazing.
Why can't it be like this? What if?
Amazing.
We don't know what happens. What if, unless it's an accident, unless we start asking those questions.
Right.
Like how do we want to make this world? We don't have to be stuck. Right. I used to be stuck, and I got unstuck, and it feels really good.
And that was Ashley Lloyd of Ashley Lloyd Surfboards. Go to her website, check out her boards. Obviously, follow her on Instagram. Totally awesome, worth checking out. And thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like us on Instagram at Swell Seasons Surf. And obviously, go check us out on our website. Keep following us, like us, send us notes, whatever you need to do. And we hope you all are safe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Right now, my life. If it wasn't for my sunshine, my world would be in a dark storm all the time. My sunshine, sunshine. My sunshine, sunshine.